We're more than married already. We have to fight on camera. We will go back soon. Merch availability date. Biggest realization was the best idea to move here. Right now, Nelly's video is...
Say it out loud. Say it out loud. When looking for adventure, don't have to tell me twice.
Good morning, what's going on? It is Monday morning. Nelly and I got up bright and early today, went to the gym, worked out, got a head start into the week. We actually started filming a video today that will only be released in a few weeks.
Yes.
We're kind of documenting our fitness journey here in Manila and what it takes to stay in shape as a travel vlogger with the odd schedule that we have. And yeah, part of that is also food, and Nelly just made a delicious omelette with like sardines and hummus and tomatoes, and it smelled really good. I'm so hungry, can't wait
It's
to
just
dig in.
leftovers.
Yeah, it's essentially leftovers,
Yeah.
right? But today we have a lot to do because tomorrow a brand new adventure starts and we are traveling to, and that's the problem right there, because I can't tell you where we're traveling to. Not because I don't want to, it's because you haven't decided yet. Because essentially what we're planning is that you guys, we're just gonna get into the car, pack our stuff, get into the car, go on Instagram, and then you guys are gonna decide where we're gonna travel to. Literally. We're literally gonna sit in the car and let you guys decide where we're going to.
So it's going to be a Instagram controls my day mission.
So if you want to take part in deciding where we travel to, definitely head on over to Instagram, Making It Happen Vlog, and follow us there right now, because we're gonna start creating the polls that will essentially decide where we go to. So you wanna be part of that.
Yeah.
For now, I'm gonna dig into this breakfast and then we gotta get a lot of stuff done. All right, it's happening. Nelly's editing her vlog, so I'm giving you.
It took me a while.
So I have to give Nelly a quick crash course on how to edit videos. So that's what we're doing right now.
So a lot of patience is going to be involved on both sides.
Hang on, why do you need patience? I'm showing you something, I'm teaching you. Alright guys, as I mentioned, Nelly and I are going to be going on a road trip very soon. And before we do that, I desperately need a haircut. So right now, I'm jumping into Gatsby and I'm gonna head over to the Century City Mall to go to the Dapper Club, because that is the only place I go to get my hair cut. And so I thought of, you know, how can I make more of these times when I'm sitting in the car? And one of the best solutions I could think of is, you know, if I'm sitting in traffic, why not just start the GoPro? I got it stuck to the window and I can just talk to you guys while I am riding. So this is going to be like a little bit of a pilot project. Give it a quick try and see how it turns out. There's a few other things that I want to prepare for this road trip. One is I need coffee, and I actually reached out to a coffee roaster that's very dear to my heart, and he's going to be bringing by coffee beans later on. So when we're on the road, we can just have our own coffee, which is going to be really cool. And also I want to get like a little gas burner that I can boil water on the road. So like if we're out in the mountains somewhere, or somewhere at the coast, at the beach, and we want to have a cup of coffee, we don't have to go to a Starbucks, which we really don't enjoy that much. But we can just make our own coffee, brew our own coffee, just take the AeroPress with. Should be really, really cool. And then the next thing is, and I really hope I can sort that out tomorrow before we hit the road, I want to get a RFID e-toll installed on the car, because when we tried that last time we went to Batangas, it was it was so good, it worked so well. So I definitely want to have that in our car. I mean, it saves so much time. You just zap on through, and yeah, I'll figure that all out tomorrow, and then after that we can hit the road. How do you guys like the new haircut? It feels good to be a little bit short again. Actually, I only go to the hairdresser like every 2 months, Nelly?
Yeah.
Maybe every 2 months, and I exclusively go to the Dapper Club at City Century Mall. Hands down, best barbershop. I love the place. I would go nowhere else, and I can highly recommend it. Although I get a little bit scared recommending it because I might get too busy. But the place is so good, really should go there. If you're looking for a barber, that's the place to go. Anyway, I just got a package from DHL, and I'd completely forgotten that I was getting a package, and I was pretty like confused, like why am I getting a package now? But just came. This is supposed to be the new cutting edge gimbal on the market. Feotech reached out a few weeks ago and asked me if I want to give it a try. So I said, sure, why not? Send it over, I'll take a look at it, and here it is.
Also, Nelly needs a new gimbal.
Nelly needs a new gimbal?
Maybe.
Maybe Nelly needs a gimbal. So let's take a look at this bad boy. Ooh. So this is light. This is light, I like it. Gimbal itself is, it's not super light, but it looks super high quality, very sturdy. It's got these little locks on it that I love about my gimbal right now. I think I'm gonna assemble this thing, maybe for once in my life read the manual and give it a try and see how good of a, ooh, this I like. I'll give this a try and let you guys, I mean, you'll see the footage, you can tell me if you like it or not. I think it's gonna be, all right. What I'm really looking for is some kind of gimbal that has extremely nice focus tracking. So,
Oh.
yeah, I know, and that's why I was saying
Okay,
that.
so guys, this is one thing that is super annoying for Mike. We have that gimbal, which one is it? The Xeon?
The Xeon Weeble Lab.
Yeah. So we have that on our camera right now, and one thing that drives Mike nuts is this, because it's very, how do you say, floppy?
Yeah, so the legs just flop around.
Yeah, and it's very annoying. So if I take the camera, did you hear that? So it's very, can you hear that?
Yeah.
Very floppy, and this is very stable.
You know what, I mean, with the size of it, and if I look at the size of the motors, it has to be more stable than the small gimbal that I have. So this might be a cool gimbal for if we're doing like vlogs where we travel somewhere with the car. But for the motorbike and for flights, I think that one still might be better.
Why?
Smaller.
Oh, this one is bigger?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, yeah.
This is like Ronin S.
Whoops.
Oh, Nelly, you know what time it is? You know what time it is?
No?
Q&A time.
Go!
Oh, stop filming me.
Okay, apparently the unboxing is not done yet because there was something else in the box.
Alright, so I just found the second box that was in the box. There was a box in a box, and this box is getting me really excited because there is a lens controller, which means I can zoom in and out with a lens, or I can do focus pulling electronically.
Wait,
So
I have no idea what that means.
So if you have this lens mounted, for example, then this little wheel goes over here. And essentially, I can control the zoom of the lens with the gimbal, which means I can do a vertigo shot. I can walk towards you while I'm zooming out with the lens. So you stay in one spot, but the background just kind of makes this vertigo effect, which is really cool. But that's not the big thing that I'm excited about. That's pretty cool. What's really cool, and this, my friends, essentially is a magic wand. Whatever, so if I got the camera on the gimbal and I'm holding this in my hand,
Yeah.
whatever I do with my hand, the gimbal will mimic. So if I go down, the camera will go down.
Okay.
So essentially I can put the camera stationary and I can move this around like a freaking Jedi, and I can just like control the focus.
Wow. Okay, that is too technical for me. I'm happy you're happy, but
Oh shit! Alright.
it's like a kid in the
Yeah.
a kid in the candy store.
Get in the candy store for sure. Alright guys, it has been way too long since we've done a Q&A the last time on our channel, and we barely ever do Q&As. So today I thought I'd, do a Q&A.
Let's do.
Because there's been so many questions, so many things that you guys wanted to ask us in the past, and I always notice that, when I see a question on YouTube, I try and reply to it, but there's so many comments. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
We love. Whenever I need a boost in self-esteem, or if I'm feeling down, I go to the comment section and I just instantly get into a better mood. Okay, but let's just take it from the top. We didn't do a specific theme for anything. We're just gonna go through the questions that we have here.
Okay.
Number one from BB Girl. How long have you and Nelly been together as a couple? Did you start as friends? We've been together for 11 years.
Yes.
We started out as not friends. We met each other. We went on 2 dates, and then she moved into my apartment, and that is not a joke. That is seriously how it happens, and we haven't been apart since then. For 11 years. The longest we've been apart in those 11 years was 4 weeks when I had to go to the United States for business, which was right at the beginning of the relationship. But since then, last year for like 7 days. Govi is Stefan. Visiting Cebu in January for 12 nights, looking at best islands close by to visiting. Loving your vlogs. Okay, cool. So 12 nights in January. If you scuba dive, go to Malapascua. If you free dive, Moalboal.
Yes.
There's a lot of street food markets around Cebu, in Cebu City, that you can check out. The Supermercado, there's 2 of them, really love them. There's a great, very inexpensive hotel close to the airport, which is...
I forgot the name. Somebody asked me on
Francis, I think it's something with Francis. We'll link it in the description. That's where we like to stay.
Has great Wi-Fi.
Great Wi-Fi, 100 megs up, really good. Don't go to Oslo, please. My phone just shut down because my battery's empty. You can log into my Instagram.
I think so.
Try and avoid Oslo because if you want to see whale sharks, there's other places to go to. Yeah. And Oslo, you won't see them in their natural habitat.
Yeah, so they're getting fed, so.
They're getting fed up. Cool. Nelly's logged into my Instagram. Cool.
I control all this life.
When are you planning to have a child, guys?
Wow. Mike, when?
We're not really planning yet. We don't know what the future will bring. We've just taken a big step in our lives, moving to Manila, and we need to get settled in. And I think when the time's right, and you'll know. And then again, people say the time will never be right. So I think when you know, and that's when you'll go for it. Rebuilding the lost friendship with the juicy vlog. There is no rebuilding. There is no lost friendship.
Okay. This is a YouTube thing. Like, they traveled to a different destination. We just settled to Manila.
We just spent the last month furnishing our apartment and getting settled in, and the month before finding an apartment to live in. And George and Lucy are travel vlogs, so naturally they wanted to travel and not hang around while we find a place to live.
Yeah.
George and Lucy are in the UK now. I think they're coming back sometime in August.
Yeah.
And we'll see. I'm sure our paths will cross again, and we'll do some fun vlogs. What was that food experience that you and Nelly went on? It was the traveling spoons. Highly recommended. Yeah. Really cool experience. Yeah. Loved the market. The food was great, and had a fun time, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you answer this one. What do you hate about Manila? Traffic is excluded.
I wanted to say traffic.
Before we get into that question, I don't hate traffic anymore.
What?
I said that in a recent vlog. It's just part of my life now. It's just part of the experience. And now, if I sit in traffic, I just use the time to not think about anything and just space out. So
cool. It's very loud, and the air is very polluted. That's something that I realized. Even though we are very high up, we can hear the traffic, and when I go out, I can smell the pollution. So that is these are the 2 main things that I don't like about Manila.
For me, it's just the pollution. I don't notice it that much. I know it's there, but it's not it doesn't impact me that much. But definitely the noise pollution, when jeepneys accelerate and honk and buzzes.
I hate the buses. It's just like, why do you have to honk all the time?
Exactly. And they just honk for no reason sometimes. I don't get it. I am Francis Shiu. Top 5 things to do in Vienna. All right, let's go rapid fire. I say one, you say one, and we'll go backwards and forwards. I'll go explore coffee shops.
Go around the Ringstraße.
Number 3, try Schnitzel and Schweinsbraten, which is the equivalent of, breaded chicken and lechon in Austria. Try it in a traditional Austrian restaurant.
Number 4, go to Schloss Schönbrunn. Schloss Schönbrunn is really amazing, and it's from the time of the Kaiser.
And number 5, there's a lot of like cool bars, clubs, and that
Yes.
kind of stuff. Vienna's a pretty cool place.
It is.
Miss Doubtfire21, do you get annoyed when you're having your time and someone would come up to you? No, absolutely not. We love it every single time that somebody comes up and says hello. We get sad when people send us a message and say, oh, we saw you walking there and there, but we were too shy. Come over,
Yeah.
say hi, every time, no exception.
Sometimes there are a little bit awkward situations.
Not when I'm on the toilet doing my business, please. That has happened before.
Oh, really?
That has happened before. Viera Lang, aside from daily vlogs, would you do a full documentary, and what topic? Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to do a documentary, and I would love to do it about the Philippines. I would like to do a documentary about the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which something about the biodiversity, the culinary diversity, and also the heritage diversity.
We can
That's
do
something
that.
I'd really love to do.
Maybe that would be a goal.
Popping CG Maggot. Can you try culinary tour around Pampanga, north of Manila, culinary capital? Yes, we want to do a culinary tour of that area with our friend Spanky.
Yes.
Spanky. We gotta.
If you're watching this,
Yeah,
we're
we
going
gotta
to
do it.
Pampanga.
We gotta finally do it. You can do it. Nice name. Do you see yourself making a family here in the Philippines? My Lola and I watch your vlogs daily. First of all,
Lola.
thank you so much for all the support. We're settling down here in the Philippines, so whatever the future brings, we'll bring it to us here. Kim Yan DGC. When are you and Nelly getting married? Sorry, I just have to ask.
Most asked question
Yeah.
in every Q&A.
Answer it!
He said when I asked him.
Exactly.
I don't even know if he wants to marry me.
We're more than married already.
But
Viv Dell, how old are you and Nelly? I'm 36.
I'm 32.
Grey Ghost 504. When can I see you here? I can't read today. When can I see you here in BGC? When I'm in BGC the next time, like last time, I'll post an Instagram story of where I am, and you guys can just come by and say hi.
We realized once we moved to Makati, we're not going to BGC that often anymore. We just like it here. I don't know.
Yeah, I just like to go to BGC if I need a change of scenery. Like if I'm in a creative rut and I need to change my mindset, then I like to go to BGC. Martin X Simon, where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
Good question.
Maybe I don't know, 10 years from now. Maybe we'll be hosting our own travel TV show.
Or we will have our own hotel somewhere on one of these islands.
Yeah.
I don't know, would be cool.
Again, Martin X Simon, what's your dream place that you haven't visited yet?
I think Hawaii, Iceland.
Alaska, Arctic Circle,
Yeah.
North Pole, the moon, space. I want to go to space. Fee and Go, can we expect a collaboration with Becoming Filipino? Yes, I would love to. Kyle, if you're watching, let's do something. We're gonna be in your neighborhood soon.
Yeah, we haven't vlogged it, but we met Carl when he was here during an event at Greenbelt Mall, I think. It's really hard to catch up when all of us are traveling, but it's going to happen.
Yeah. Ethan Guaping, have you tried to cook adobo before? Yes, we have. Link right here.
Oh, yeah.
Choconati, what do you hate about the Philippines?
Good question.
What I wouldn't say hate, but what makes me sad is that in the Philippines we have people that can have a really comfortable life like we are having, and at the same time just steps away there are people that are really, really struggling, that are really going through hardships in their life, be it financially or be it health-wise. And that's something that really moves Nelly and I, and it's something that we want to work on.
Yes.
It's something we want to do, we want to help, but you'll find more out about that in a few weeks.
We're working on something.
Yeah, some of you might know already.
Yeah, some of you, somebody commented on one of the last vlogs and I'm like, how does he know?
Yeah.
Like, we haven't even told anybody.
Anyway, Also, Choconati, what do you and Nelly argue about? Seems like you are perfect.
Oh,
no,
wow.
No, not perfect.
It's always off camera, you know?
So, argue about. I argue about Nelly overexposing like every video footage in the past like 2 weeks. She overexposes everything, I don't know why. And Nelly gets annoyed that I take my shoes off 2 meters away from the door and not directly at the door. So
No, you take your shoes off in the office. That's what I get annoyed with.
do we have to fight on camera?
No, to be honest, guys, we try to stay away from drama on the channels, so we would never put our like intimate life
Yeah.
on
We
screen.
wouldn't
It's
fight on
just
screen.
something that we want to keep healthy relationships. So yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Jens Posh Box, have you been to Dubai? I was looking to your YouTube channel because you mentioned it before. Yes, we have been to Dubai. We had a lot of fun, and yeah, hopefully we can go back to Dubai soon. I mean, it's
Yeah.
soon. We will go back soon.
We were there a few years ago when we were vlogging.
This is not a question, but can you say I'll be back in Austrian accent? Regila Poos asked, how do you say hello, love, goodbye in your language? It's hallo, liebe, and it's auf Wiedersehen. But in an Austrian accent, you'd say grüß dich, servus, either those two. Love is the same, and goodbye would be vierte. VAG 109, merch availability date. No comment. Red Horse 69. This is not a question, but can Mike say I'll be back in an Austrian accent? I just did it. I'll be back. I don't have to. I don't have to over-exaggerate. That's it.
Yeah.
I have an Austrian
Get to the
accent.
chopper!
Kiss Me 1017. Are you guys still traveling outside Phil's or just purely Phil vlogs like coolers of becoming Filipino? No, definitely. We are still travel vloggers.
Yes.
Philippines is our home base, and we're going to be traveling a lot in the Philippines, but we're also going to be traveling outside of the Philippines at least, I'd say, once a month.
Yes.
Or every second month.
Yeah.
For sure, easy. So a lot of new destinations are actually coming very soon. Any plans of learning basic Tagalog from Dithan 2005?
We're working on it.
We're working on it, yes. HB Source. After living in Manila for some time, what are the realizations, difficulties, and disappointments?
Wow.
I think we talked about all those before already. The difficulties with the traffic, the disappointments maybe with the big gap between rich and poor, that kind of stuff. Biggest realization was the best idea to move here. FR066er. Please visit General Santos City, the tuna capital of the Philippines. Sounds good. When will your niece visit the Philippines? I don't know, Laura. When are you going to visit us?
The question is, when will my sister visit the Philippines?
Yes. And then can you please make a vlog about your life back in Austria before, as well as when you first met Nelly? Actually, I did a vlog about that.
There's a whole vlog about it.
A very old vlog.
Super old.
Maybe you can try and find it.
Yeah. You have to go onto videos and then click on the filter for oldest and then just go through, and there's, I think, a video where you say, this is how we met, something.
Yeah. So the art of Ellie asked, who are your target audience? Are they foreigners or Filipinos or both? Love the channel. Our target audience is very broad. So we want to create content for people that want to travel to the Philippines, that are thinking of coming here on vacation, people that are thinking of moving here themselves. That's definitely a target audience. And then, of course, Filipinos, because we create a lot of content around the Philippines, and we've been blessed with a huge Filipino community. So, of course, we're going to stay true to like the key community. John Labox, are you planning to have a vacation house in the Philippines?
Wow, sounds great.
That would really be nice, but we're dead broke right now. We had to spend a lot of money to move to the Philippines, so no more spending money.
No more spending now, but probably in the future.
No more eating.
Mike is thinking about a container kind of thing, sustainable container thingy. Let's see.
Off the grid, baby, off the grid. Guten Morgen. What is the model of your beautiful car, the Great Gatsby? It's a BMW X1.
Yeah.
Love the car. It's so much fun. Where did you live in Miami? I live in Broward. We lived in Miami Beach. 10th Street.
10th Street, West Avenue.
West Avenue, yeah. How do you keep yourself motivated every day?
Well,
here's the secret. I don't. I know it might look like we've got our SHIT together, but we don't. We're like a one big hot mess every day. I'm like panicking. How am I going to do a video today? What am I going to vlog about?
What are we going to eat?
I am a wreck, and I just look composed on camera.
So we're trying to reboot every now and then when we realize, okay, we are lacking motivation, there's not a lot of movement going on. So we sit down and we analyze what's going on, what do we have to change, what are our goals, what are we thankful for. So we try to do that every now and then just to keep ourselves accountable.
Andy Bogart, 17, next Phil destination to wander. So we actually wanted to leave today, but before we left, we realized we're not allowed driving today because of the coding system in Manila.
That's one of the things that is annoying about Manila. Somebody said something annoying.
Yeah, we can't drive the car every Tuesday. It's Tuesday, we can't drive. We were going to leave today, not going to leave today. So
there's another vlog happening right now.
You have to go over to Instagram and follow Making It Happen vlog and Nelly's Life _ right now on Instagram, because we are going to go on a road trip and you guys are going to decide where we're going to go while we're sitting in the car getting ready to go.
Yes.
So that's going to be really cool, a lot of fun.
I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
And then the last question is from Sogregarius. Where did you get your reusable cups for your flat whites? Thanks. Guys, get reusable coffee cups. So important. It's a small thing and it's good for the environment. The coffee tastes better than in a paper cup.
I agree,
always.
100%.
It stays warm for longer. We've got Keep cups. I believe Toby's has them. I believe Yardstick has reusable, different, but they have reusable cups.
Yeah.
Any like bigger coffee shop sells branded reusable coffee cups. So
even like Starbucks.
I think the Curator also has them. You get reusable coffee cups and get reusable drinking bottles, reusable water bottles, and use them and don't fill them up from a plastic bottle. Get like a huge water container and get it from there, or filter your own water like we do.
Yes.
All right, that's it.
Wow.
That was it. All right.
Well, that was a long
That was but I felt like rapid fire.
Yeah.
I was trying to keep it as interesting and fast as possible. What? 24 minutes? What? Alright guys, that's it for today's vlog. If you enjoyed the Q&A, let us know in the comments down below. Also, if you want us to do like a Q&A on a regular basis, please let us know. We kind of did enjoy doing a Q&A today, so it was really kind of neat. Hopefully tomorrow, latest the day after tomorrow, we can get started on our next road trip, on our next adventure. It's going to be really cool. But before we get into any of that, right now, Nelly's video is live. You can go over to Nelly's channel, and we're publishing at 6:45. Nelly's video is going online at 7:15. Yes. So from this video, go straight to that video. Go straight to that video and give her words of encouragement. And it's a really cool video. I watched it today. I helped her do a few final touches on it, and she put a lot of effort into it. So head on over there, Nelly's Life, and subscribe to her channel. Leave her a comment, watch her video, give it a thumbs up. It's got absolutely bonkers.
Thanks for the exposure, bro.
You're welcome. In any case, that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's vlog. It was a little bit of a different vlog, super long vlog, super duper long vlog. See you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember to stay awesome,
be positive,
and make it happen.
Bye-bye.
Dötschi.
Nix könntest die Hosen weg.
Was? Okay. What's the best idea to move right now? Nelly's video.